Hello everyone, welcome to Knowledge Hub by Sri Chaitanya. This is Anil Kumar. I am the academic head. I am also a senior IIT physics faculty having 15 years of experience. Now in today's session, I am going to give some awareness about the IIT JEE Advanced 2025 notification. I have divided this session into 3 parts. Now let's begin this session. So in the first part, I am going to discuss the press release of IIT Kanpur about the notification of JEE Advanced 2025. And the second part, I am going to cover the syllabus, JEE Main and JEE Advanced 2025 syllabus. What extra topics students need to prepare, that also I am going to explain in the second part. And the third part, this IIT Kanpur, it is embarking on admission into IIT Kanpur through Olympiads. That also I am going to explain in the third part of the session. Now let's begin the first part of the session. So in the first part of the session, what I am going to explain is the eligibility criteria. The eligibility criteria, the students whoever is preparing this advanced exam, the students must be aware of this eligibility criteria. Most of the students are not having a proper awareness, yet they are preparing for this advanced exam. That's why we are bringing this session to you. Okay, let's see. So what is that eligibility criteria? So total the 5 criteria students need to fulfill. Let's see what are those 5 criteria. The first criteria is performance in JEE Main 2025. I will talk briefly about each criteria, and the second criteria is age limit, and the third one is number of attempts, and the fourth one is appearance in class 12, and the fifth one is earlier admission at IITs. Okay, now let's see each criteria. The performance in JEE 2025. The performance in JEE Main 2025, the students whoever is preparing for advanced exam, all students are not eligible to write the advanced exam because there is the criteria. Okay, there is a eligibility exam. Okay, so all first students need to write JEE Main exam. In the JEE Main exam also the students need to be the top performers. Every year this cutoff changes depending on how many lakh students are appearing for the exam and the standard of the paper. Based on that, they decide these cutoff marks, and the top 2,50,000. If suppose some 13 lakh or other 14 lakh people appears for this exam, JEE Main exam, in that the top 2,50,000 top performers will be picked. They are eligible to write the advanced exam. In these 2,50,000 also, all top 2,50,000 performers are not eligible. There is again the subdivision. This 2,50,000, how they have the categorized is based on the category, based on the social reservation. They are picking this 2,50,000. Okay, let's see how they have divided this 2,50,000 into the subdivisions. So open category, if you see open category, the top 1 lakh performers will be or rather eligible to write the advanced exam in the open category. Open and open PWD category, the person with disabled. Open categories, person is in the open category, candidate is in the open category, and person with disability, then they have this 5,063. Okay, and general EWS PWD. Okay, total 25,000 are eligible. Top 25,000 in this category, top 25,000 are eligible to write the advanced exam. And OBC category, 67,500 students are top performers in this category. Each category, the top performers, they are taking, and all these top performers are eligible to write the advanced exam, even SC and ST category. And the whoever is preparing for the exam, they also must be aware of these cutoff percentages. Last year the cutoff for open categories 2024 JEE main, okay, 93%, and whereas OBC it is 80 or 81 percentile. It's not percentage, it's a percentile. Okay, in the OBC category, if they are if they get 81 percentile, they are eligible to write the advanced exam. Similarly, SC category some around 60 percentile. Okay, ST category. So based on the category, the percentiles are there and they are eligible to write the advanced exam. So every student preparing for advanced exam, they must be aware of the exam pattern, what is the criteria, so that they feel confident when they prepare for the exam. Okay, what I have noticed is when I ask this in the class, most of the students are not aware of it. Okay, and most of the students are also not aware of these percentiles. So in the next video, I will try to give full clarity on this the percentile, how they calculate this percentile. Okay, because the students should be aware of it, because most of the students are thinking if they get 180 marks in JEE main in one session, in another session if they get 150 marks, okay, and the student who is getting 180 marks, he is feeling great, but ultimately it's a paper standard it matters. There are also instances, a student who got 150 marks is getting his percentile is much better than the student who is getting 180 marks. So that most of the students are not having aware of this percentile system. They must be aware of, they need to get some awareness on this, so that they feel confident when they prepare for the exam, they are more confident. And next criteria is age limit. Okay, so the age limit is for general and OBC category, it is October 1 and 2000, and for SC and ST PWD there is exemption 1995, October 1 1995. Okay, and the next criteria is number of attempts. This is one of the major change they did this year. So till last year it is 2 attempts only, the students have only the 2 attempts, but this year, from this year onwards, the student can appear for 3 times, thus 3 consecutive years the students can appear. Suppose the student has written exam in 2023, he failed, he did not crack it. 2024, he did not crack it. Now he is eligible. Okay, 2023 he did his +2 and appeared for the exam, but he did not crack it. And 2024, 1 year dropout, yet he did not qualify or rather get through this IIT. Now he can appear for this year 2025. He is eligible, he or she is eligible to write advanced exam. 3 consecutive years, number of attempts. Next, class 12 criteria. This also students must be aware of it. What is the class 12 criteria is that's what I told, 2023, 2024, 2025, 3 consecutive years student can appear. If any student has written exam in 2022, okay, 2022 12 passed out, +2 passed out, then he or she not eligible to write to appear for the 2025 advanced exam. Okay, that's what here it is given. And next, you can see here, if the academic year 2021-2022 on or after September 21, 2022, okay, the candidates of that board who appeared for their class 12 examination in 2022 are also eligible to appear in JEE Advanced 2025. Now we can see this criteria. Okay, if the results are out in the September month, okay, they are eligible to write this 2025 advanced exam. Next criteria, earlier admission at IITs. This also students must be aware of it. the earlier admission, for any reason the student through JOSA counseling, student took admission in IIT. For some reason these IITs, or rather for some reason his seat got cancelled, okay, and such students are not eligible to appear for 2025 advanced exam, okay. And there is also another criteria here. The student who participated in JOSA counseling in the third round, the student, though the student, eligible to join in IIT, but some reason he withdrew, or rather the IITs, cancel that particular student, seat. Such students are eligible to write the advanced exam, 2025 advanced exam. So that's what this slide, here I have given. And another criteria is also there. Can you see this is, most of the students are not aware of this preparatory courses in IIT, okay. For SC, ST category students, there is a course called preparatory course. It is a pre-degree course. What we call is, it is pre-degree. In IITs, what they are doing is, if any SC, ST student, if they miss the criteria to get admission in IITs, just by suppose a student, SC student or ST student got around 5,000 rank, all India rank, okay, for some reason if they just miss to get into IITs, for such students these IITs are giving opportunity to study 1 year in IIT. So this 1 year what they study is physics, chemistry, mathematics and English. It will be taught by IIT professors, and they conduct some exams. There is some guidelines are there for this preparatory course. If the student who joined this for preparatory course fulfills all the guidelines given by the IITs, and then they can continue the degree, or rather there is also option, the student who is joined in preparatory course, they can discontinue, they can write the advanced exam and again they can join in IITs. So it is also good criteria students must know, particularly these scheduled caste and scheduled tribes students, okay. So that's what this point I already told. And next is 75% criteria. There is a lot of buzz is going on in social media about this 75% criteria, and many people are making videos based on this 75% criteria, but nowhere in the websites, the official websites, they did not mention about the 75% criteria, whether it is there or not. But since they haven't mentioned, and people are assuming that there is no, this 75% criteria has been removed in the IITs, okay, this IIT JEE 2025, okay. But we need to get more clarity on this. So in the 2025, JOSA 2025 brochure they might release. So once they release, we get more clarification on that, about this 75% criteria. But JEE main 75% criteria, it is there. Students need to fulfill this 75% criteria in their boards. They must be top 75 percentile. I have taken the PDFs I have downloaded from the official website. Let's have a look. So this press release eligibility criteria, which is released on November 5th. Just have a look. So whatever the points I have covered, it is there in this PDF. Those who want, you can, we will put it in the description link, and you can, description box, you can have a look at into this. Next, this JEE Advanced 2025 syllabus. This also, I told the second part of this session, Now let's see what extra topics you need to prepare compared to JEE main. So this some subject wise I just highlighted what are the extra topics you need to prepare. Students whoever is aiming to get into IITs, other than JEE main syllabus, they also need to focus on these these topics. These topics are not included in the JEE main. So the highlighted topics you can see here, the chemistry and mathematics, physics. Okay, I have highlighted. And there is no difference 2024 advanced syllabus and 2025 advanced syllabus, there is no difference at all. But why I am showing this one is most of the students are not aware of what extra topics they need to prepare in the advanced exam. They are sticking to only JEE main syllabus, and they are ending up with less marks. So mathematics also just I have highlighted here. These are the highlighted topics you need to prepare. You need to give an importance. And in the physics also, you can see here, the physics also I have highlighted. This rolling without slipping of rings, cylinder and spheres, forced and damped oscillations, it is removed in the JEE main, but it is there in the advanced. And Doppler effect, it is removed in the JEE main, but it is there in the advanced. Newton's law of cooling, second law of thermodynamics, reversible, irreversible process, Carnot engine and its efficiency. All this, whatever the topics, extra topics are there, please, you need to be focused and you need to be aware of it. And coming to the third part of the session, admission in BTech BS programs through Olympiads at IIT Kanpur. And it is a wonderful initiative by IIT Kanpur. This from 2025 year academic year session onwards, the students can get into this IIT Kanpur not only through IIT JEE advanced exam, they have an alternate way to study in IIT Kanpur, that is through Olympiads. And about this this IIT Kanpur, they released press note, and my colleague has explained 1 week back. That also we will put it in the description box. You can that link we will provide, and you can go through it. And the COE Pinnacle batch, the admissions for this batch, this program, we started. And whoever is taking early admission in this batch, they'll be given, some, priority, like they get, good fee waivers. They will be sitting in the, top batches. So it is, very good batch, COE, good program. And those who are interested, they can enroll in this program. Okay, you can visit the nearest branch, and the phone number is also, contact number also provided here. Thank you.